Hey everyone, my name is Nishant Sharma and people also call me by the name Healer Nishant. And first of all, I welcome you all and congratulate you for being a part of this free WhatsApp workshop on which I will teach you, rather educate you on how to remove the negative energy of our lives. It could be from our health, it could be from relationships. There are different ways how the negative energy affects us. But simply, what really happens is we all receive these negative vibrations as an energetic disturbance on the first layer of our energy, which is also called the aura of a person. So it usually appears as a different negative vibe that surrounds us. So for example, you meet a person for the first time, you either get repelled by them or you suddenly are attracted to them. It's all because of the vibe of a person. You walk into the space, maybe a room or a restaurant or maybe a old house. Either you feel so welcomed or you feel totally repelled by that energy. That again is to do with the energy of the person, of the space rather. And also the third thing, for example, would be when you go out for a social gathering and when you come back home, you feel so drained out because you meet so many different people and so many people have different kind of energies towards you. And it has been now scientifically proven that our eyes, human eyes, emit electromagnetic energy which can be measured. So that means the phenomenon of Nazar Lagna is very, very tangible. It's real. It's scientifically proven now, right? So there are different ways in which you can learn how to counter-attack this negative vibrations. But that is for a later date. But today I'm going to teach you the first remedy on how to clean your energy on a regular basis. You can do this on a regular basis. The simplest method, people have been doing jhada. That's also an age-old method of cleaning the aura, right? So we essentially, whatever we are doing today or whatever you will be learning in days to come would be how to clean your energy, negative energy from your auric field, because that is the layer where it gets impacted. But there are different aspects to it. For example, the negative energy, if it's not cleansed properly, it is going to affect your health. Some people complain of having undetected illness. That means they have pains, they have chronic problems, but the doctor says everything is well, but still they are getting affected by the pain and discomfort. That is also an effect of Nazar Lagna. And some people, from a relationship point of view, complain that everything was well and suddenly something happened. We don't really know what happened, but we are now constantly fighting with each other. My partner doesn't understand me, doesn't want to take my side, doesn't want to hear what I have to say. All this again is an effect of negative energy, the evil eye, or the negative effect of energy. In business, it could be suddenly you lose clients, the clients who were, who used to worship you, take your services, and suddenly start disappearing, or maybe go to your competitors, or suddenly you stop turning up. So the same flow of business gets disrupted and you suddenly feel that what went wrong? You don't, because you have been doing the same work. You have not changed your strategy. The same strategy which was working earlier, suddenly it has stopped working for you. So that is also an effect of negative energy. So then in our spiritual life or in our day-to-day life, sometimes we feel totally restless, anxious, full of negative thoughts, negative emotions without any apparent reason. That, my friend, is also an effect that someone somewhere is sending negative energies to you, and you are right now you're at the receiving end. That is why you're feeling these negative vibrations. And if you do not clean them, it is definitely going to impact various areas of your life. So it could start from feeling restlessness in your body, and if you don't clean it, it'll manifest itself into a health problem, later on a relationship problem and finance problem, and so on. It just starts, and through your energy, it is going to pollute the environment of your house and office and wherever you are, because our energy, we not only absorb energy but we also emit energy, right? So when you are in a negative space and your internal energy is totally disrupted and you're feeling so negative, that is the same kind of vibration you're going to emit in your environment. That means if you do not clean your energy, you are going to create energetic pollution, the negative vibes all around you. You're going to pollute your internal atmosphere of your house, your premises, your vehicle, and maybe the car might break down. Or I've seen these things happen. For example, at one point in time when I was going through a rough phase in my life, and I was, still dabbling between the energy sciences, and I was like, at the age of 15, 17, I was still relatively new to this field of energy, and I was just exploring my intuition, newfound awakening of my, intuitive powers, and I was still learning and exploring things. I had these so many experiences that whenever I used to feel so negative, so depressed for no reason, my car will stop working, my electronics will just zip, stop working, the Wi-Fi will stop working. All this is science-based, because what is happening is, because I'm super negatively charged, the electromagnetic vibration of my aura is now interfering with the different electrical fields all around me, and that is how the disruption happens. So without wasting your further time, let me get started with showing you the first tip of the day, which is a salt water method. Yes, so there are different ways of using a salt water method. So you could either use salt water method in your bathing ritual. So what I mean to say is, for example, you could just take if you can see, this is white salt, which is also called a sea salt. Unrefined sea salt is any day better to use than table salt. But if you don't have access to unrefined white sea salt, then you can also use table salt. Some people prefer to use pink salt, black salt, doesn't matter. Salt is the element of earth, and earth element, the quality of earth is grounding, absorbing. So what essentially you're doing is requesting the earth element of salt, to remove all the negative vibrations from your energetic field. I personally love to do salt water bath, because it just not only cleanses the physical body, but also cleanses the negative energy from my energetic body. So what you do is take half a bucket of water, or maybe a mug of water, take maybe 2 spoons of salt. Now this is a packet that I give to my clients and also sell. It's basically normal sea salt along with 21 different herbs. The different herbs used for protection and cleansing. I'm going to be sharing some of the herbs, the quality of some herbs in the videos that I'm going to be sharing over the course of days. But right now, if you don't have access to herbal information, you can simply use salt. That is really effective and powerful. Use half a bucket of water, or maybe a mug of water, takes 2 spoons of salt, make a concoction of salty water, and then first wet your body, and then neck below, you just pour the salty water. And when you have done that, you have to frame an intention in your mind that what do you want this water to do. Think for a moment about all the stress that you are holding in your mind, body, in your emotions. It could be financial stress, it could be physical stress, any kind of stress basically, right? Or any physical pain, anything that bothers you. Just remove this, have this intention in your mind that, I'm removing all the negative energy from my auric field. I request the element of salt, the Mother Earth, to please cleanse away, wash away all the toxins, all the negative energy from my life, absorb all the stress right now from your life. I love to create different spell works, and also I love to create different rhyming liners, one-liners. So this is what my favorite, you can say a simple spell is: sacred salt, absorb my pain, all negativity goes down the drain. Sacred salt, absorb my pain, all negativity goes down the drain. Sacred salt, absorb my pain, all negativity goes down the drain. So this you can repeat as incantation or a, affirmation, whatever you want to call it. Basic idea is to focus your mind on removing and releasing the negative energy. Once you're done, maybe wait for a minute or two, and then wash away with normal water. Then you can use soap, shower gel, whatever you want. Just make sure that you clean all the salt content off from your body, because if left, it will create irritation. And if you have skin problem, if you have any cuts and wounds, open wounds, please do not do that. A second option would be take a handful of salt, either hold it in your palms, imagining all the stress running from your body and mind, from your everything, and moving into the hands, the salt absorbing all the stress into your body, from your body, and being absorbed into the salt, then wash away under the basin, just wash away the salt. Third method of using the salt, what a salt method would be: take a handful of salt in your right hand. If you write with the right hand, that is your projective hand, so use that. If you write with your left hand, that is your projective hand, to project energy, so use that in that case. So for example, I write with my right hand, so I would use my right hand with a handful of salt, move 7 times clockwise around my head, or you can use entire body. Some people might have confusion that which is clockwise, which is anti-clockwise. So imagine that you're holding a wall clock and see how the movement of the hands go. So if this is clockwise, just this is what your clockwise is. So move your hands in that posture. For example, this is my clockwise for you, because you're perceiving at the from a mirror end, from the opposite side. For you it might be perceived as an anti-clockwise motion. So do not worry, just focus on your side and just move clockwise 7 times around the body, or it could be around the head, doesn't matter. The main thing is intention, the main thing is the material, the main thing is what you're doing with that. The movements do not matter much. However, if you follow the process protocol designed by our ancient masters, then definitely gives you 100% results. So this is the simplest, the best, and the most powerful way to clean your aura. One of the most powerful ways. I would be sharing another different ways in days to come on how to clean the energy of your energy field. Always remember that one method will not work for everything. So that means you cannot, it's like generic and it's specific. For example, you can have Disprin when you're having a headache, and you can have Disprin when you have hangover. In both cases Disprin works, but you cannot keep on having Disprin to cure a headache which is caused by some other issue, which could be a gastric problem, it could be migraine. So a medicine like Disprin will not be solving a problem which is migraine, something specific. So these things that I'm telling you right now are generic, which are really good for generic purpose and cleaning your aura on a daily basis. However, if you are facing a specific challenge and you would like to get to know a specific remedy, then you can definitely get in touch with me, and I will analyze your aura, because I'm a clairvoyant and I can see the aura in real time. It's like, for me, it's just not a human body. I see colors around them, and I also have the gift of communicating with the masters through channeling and auto writing. I will be able to read your energy, I'll be able to connect with the masters and then tell you exactly what is bothering you, the root cause, because what you are aware of in your life right now is a symptom, not the root cause. Symptom is what is going on right now in your life. The root cause is why is it happening in your life. So I work on finding the root causes. Once I have identified the root cause, then I will give you a specific remedy which is true for you, which is powerful for you, which is specific to your personal energy. That will work wonderfully for you because it's customized for you as per your energy type. However, having said that, that doesn't mean that salt water method will not work for you. It will work for you. It might work for you 100%, it might work for you 30%, 40%, 60%. That depends on individual energy and the amount of negative energy that you've been holding on into your energy field right now. So this is one simple way to clean your aura on a daily basis. I prefer to do it on a daily basis whenever I'm meeting, irrespective whether I'm meeting a client on a daily basis, or if I'm traveling. Whenever I come back to my house before sleeping, I make sure that I clean my auric field, because I might have picked up positive charges, negative charges from people and my environment when I've been visiting different places. So if I do not clean them, they'll become part of my energy system. So that means over a period of time, I will start feeling things or start manifesting things which are not even me, which are not even mine, I would say, right? So it's really, really crucial. Most people neglect this step and think that it doesn't exist. My friends, it exists. Now science is waking up and realizing the power of energy medicine and how our electromagnetic fields work in interacting and creating the right environment for our spiritual growth. So if you are really, really interested in improving your life and improving your state of wellness, state of health, state of well-being, finances, relationship, everything is a part of your energy. So that means the first step to change different parts of yourself or different aspects of your life would be change your energy. And that is what I'm trying to help you with, is learning different ways on how to clean your energy. Because if you do that, even simple work of aura cleansing on a daily basis, you can see over a course of time that up to 60% of your problems will just vanish, because